When this EcoBoost engined vehicle arrived with low oil pressure, I thought it was going to be the usual oil strainer problem. But as you can see, it's clearly not blocked. And what's more is this engine has a balance shaft that is driven on the oil pump belt. And as you can see, there's hardly any teeth remaining on it. The tensioner has failed and has stripped the oil pump belt. And what's more, you can see all the remaining teeth left over in the sump. And this totally confirms the reason for little or no oil pressure. And as usual, the wet belt, as you can see, is totally degraded, all cracked and perished. So this one definitely needs a new timing belt, a new oil pump belt, and under further investigation, we noticed that the tensioner had broken and some other things amongst this. So let's delve into this a little bit further. It goes to show that it may be a little bit more wary when doing the automatic wet belts on the EcoBoost engine. After unclipping the plastic cover, you can see we've got a broken part. This is part of the tensioner, and not only has the tensioner broke, the counterbalance weight that fits behind the sprocket has also broken. You can see there's no tension at all on that belt, and the part behind the sprocket has also fractured. Don't worry, this part is really easy to replace, and you'll see shortly. So this lower casing assembly, it just unbolts. There's about 6 to 9 bolts that hold it up. You just unbolt the assembly and it will simply lower down. You may need to cut through the timing belt or remove one of the sprockets. So here it is, and we can see. So we're going to replace 3 parts. We're going to replace the belt, the tensioner, and the cam gear that you can see here. It may be worth removing the big end bearings and inspecting them, especially if it has been run a while with no oil pressure. Now remove the balance shaft pulley, and then if the counterweight has broken like so, it may be a little bit difficult to get off. So you may have to tap this off. If you just hit the center of it, it will actually come off. The next logical thing to do is to change the timing belt. I have done a full tutorial on this. If you want to check out the videos, there's a few links at the end, and I'll put a link here for you too. Make sure you put the oil pump belt on before the timing belt. And here's the new parts. So here's the new tensioner with the arm that's not broken off. Here you can see the old and the new. And here is the counterbalance weight. This is keyed, as you can see, so there's no making any mistakes on putting this on incorrectly. So make sure you put on the new tensioner, make sure it's nice and tight, and then we can concentrate on putting the balance shaft assembly back on. Get it all bolted up nice and tight, and then we can release the tensioner and get the tension on the oil pump belt. And then what we need to do next is time up the balance shaft belt. So if you just get a quarter drive ratchet and an extension, then we can preload the tensioner so we can take the pin out that you can see here. It will be tight and won't come out, as you can see, like I've tried it, just doing it just here. As you can see, preload the tensioner and then the pin becomes loose and you just need taking out, and then this will put the correct tension onto the oil dry belt. Now the all important timing of the balance shaft. Get this wrong and the engine will vibrate. This is timed with the engine, so provided you've got the engine timed up and locked correctly, you shouldn't go wrong with this. So if you just look under the block, there is a pinhole at the front of the engine, and this goes through the balance shaft. I'm using a screwdriver to lock this off. There is a correct tool in the master locking kit, as you can see. So this goes straight through the shaft, so there's no mistaking that it's correctly timed. And so it is at this stage that you can ensure that all the pulleys are tight and we can get the crankshaft pulley back in place, and then we're ready for the reassembly. I really hope that this video has answered quite a few of your questions and has given you an understanding of the problem that your car may have. Why not check out our website where you can find all the tools, the parts and some free download guides at howtofixit.co.uk. This has been How to Fix It, and why not check out some more of our videos like the full timing belt video that I mentioned earlier. The link is here for you to check it out, and I will see you over there in a click.